Okay, so we are live. Hello, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning from wherever you're watching us. Thank you for following my page. For those who don't know me, my name is Frenas, and I'm the face behind the page First Digital Business. And as always, I try to bring on board our community members, our global partners, so that they can share their experience in this business. And today I'm very glad because, I am bringing on board one of the male members in our community. He is a rock star in this business. He's a dadpreneur and he is successful, and he's going to share some good things about the business today. He will be answering some FAQs in this business today. So without wasting time, I would like to turn this over to you, Amar. Amar, very warm welcome on my business page. Thank you very much for accepting my invitation and making out time to do this for today. So please go ahead
Sure.
and tell us something about your personal and your professional background, and also how did you come into this business and how did it impact your life?
Okay, thank you. Well, good morning, Frenaz. I know it's late evening there for you, but
Yeah.
I'm based in the US on the East Coast. So, again, good morning to all the viewers watching in the United States. Um, Glad to be here. Thank you so much for hosting and inviting me, Frenaz. It's always a pleasure to do one of these with our community and our business partners. Always looking to help and share the knowledge. A little bit about myself. I've been in this business a little over a year. I'm loving it. I started this to build a legacy and have a solid plan B for my family's future, and just to have that extra security. I wanted to do something on the side, always online, and build, that strong safety net, so that I don't have to worry about just one or two sources of income, and always have that little extra cushion, whether we need it for just some unforeseen expenses, vacation, retirement, whatever it may be. My background: I'm a former professional in the retail and hospitality sector, where I spent almost 2 decades, and then post-pandemic, I transitioned into online and in finance, and I worked with a few finance companies, insurance and sales and things like that, and then I'm still kind of continuing that, but like I said, I definitely wanted to do something for myself and have that extra for my family, and not have to be stressing and worried about things. And so looked into this specific venture, did my due diligence into a lot of other companies as well. I found this attractive and something that resonated with me because it's definitely a proven and tested system. I saw some great results after I initially did the first steps and watched the complimentary webinar. Really enjoyed the information and found it very motivating and positive. Moved on to the next step, where you pay a small fee of 149, which is gives you access to the business information. It's refundable, and it's a 30-day risk-free trial, no obligation. Connected with a lot of business partners and community owner, partners, coaches, mentors, and got that confidence, got rid of the skepticism and the apprehensions. As you know, a lot of online businesses nowadays offer a lot of different things. And so I wanted to be sure about what I was getting into. It really worked out great because, it lined up, all the dots connected. And most importantly, it was very flexible and a very well designed put together program, which doesn't take up all and most of your time. You can literally, once you have it up and running, it's a lot of the automation kicks in, and it's a pretty straightforward plug and play system. um, why did I really want to do this is because I needed more time with my family, especially my son, because I spent so much time away from home with my previous career. I needed that time back. Obviously, you can't get it back, but I didn't want to lose more time. I wanted to be focused and involved a lot more in his life and his activities and academics. And so this gives me that flexibility to continue doing what I'm doing as a full time career, and have that flexibility and not have to be working overtime or second job on the weekends. and be able to run this business on automation. It's portable. I can work from wherever and whenever I want, as long as I have a mobile device with internet connection. And so, those are just some of the reasons and perks. I hope it answers your question. As I tried my best to cover all the points you asked me right now. So, yeah, for
Yes,
those of
yes.
you interested, this is the perfect opportunity and the best time to get into the online space.
Okay, yes, absolutely wonderful, Omar. Nice to know your story and nice to know your why.
Mhm.
I know that people come in this business for various reasons, and I can definitely resonate this with myself because that's the point, like that is why we started this business because
Mhm.
we see a lot of growth potential. And a lot of financial stability in the long run in this business,
True.
and hopefully, we are able to retire soon. So, yes,
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
yeah,
it's flexible. I mean, there are a lot of us in this community who are
Mhm.
doing it full time. They've actually
Yes.
left their previous employment because they are doing it so well and successfully. Their you know life partners have got involved. They're doing it as a team, as couples.
Absolutely.
So it's like very I would say flexible in that sense as well. It anybody and anyone who's got a passion and is motivated to do it can really do it successfully and build it up.
That's correct. That's correct. I agree with you. Okay, so let's move on to our very first question, which is, asked by many people, especially our leads. They
Mhm.
would like to know that why would they spend 90 minutes to watch this webinar? I mean, usually they want all the information from us, and we are very
Mhm.
happy to help them with whatever questions they have. But why is it so important to watch the webinar?
Okay, great question, Fernaz. Only because, well, it's 90 minutes. So if you look at your entire business plan or whatever you have, an action plan or your dreams or your goals, put 90 minutes aside from your, I would say, literally your life plan. I mean, it's not much. If you're serious and you're
Absolutely.
motivated to do this, I don't think 90 minutes is asking much. I often tell my team or people who are interested, hey, you don't have to do it in one shot. You can break it up and do it in 30-minute segments. But the webinar contains a lot of positive, good information. I also often tell them that it helps you decide if this is for you or not. If it is something that resonates with you and you connect and it clicks, then obviously, this is the right thing for you. If it doesn't and you just don't feel that sense that this is your cup of tea or this is something you want to try out, then don't. But it is the first step only because it's an eye opener and it really helps you understand. A lot of the people who come on this webinar are real business owners who started from scratch, who came from very different backgrounds. Some have no experience at all, some have like I said, it's a very wide range of folks who come from all walks of life. They're hardworking folks who had a lot going for them and not going for them, and it was it's to understand their why and see if that really piques your interest. And so I definitely recommend watching the webinar because that information you can't consolidate and compress it and give it to somebody in one or two lines. You've really got to watch that webinar.
Correct. Very true. Very true. Agree with you 100%. We cannot explain this business in a couple of lines, or on a voice note on Messenger. So,
Mhm.
as Amar said, it is the very first crucial step. So, which we cannot skip. This is what
True.
something. This is something that I have followed. This is something which you have followed, and every single business partner has been watching these workshops. And
Mhm.
and the good thing is you can watch it multiple times because it is twice weekly. So,
Right.
yes, please do go out and watch this webinar. It's very important. Okay, let's move on to the next question. And yes, this is very, very important now. So people are often, guessing what exactly we are doing. They are often confused with the kind of business model we have, and they might think that this is something
Mhm.
like e-commerce or a multi-level marketing. So can you explain, Amar, what sets us apart from the other online business models or
Sure.
MLMs?
So again, excellent question, Fernaz, and this is a very important one. So I hope my our audience really understands this well, and I can do a good job explaining it.
Yes.
The first thing I would say that really kind of worked for me, and I found very comfortable and confident with, is the tech side of it. I'm not tech savvy. I'm not social media savvy before I started this. So the key here is, the platform that is already set up for you. A lot of the tech work and the back end stuff is done for you already. You're not breaking your head and being lost or confused trying to outsource and connect with marketing companies or tech companies and trying to get your web page and your landing page and your sales funnel and your marketing tools all set up for you, or your emails and domains. Everything is done for you. To top it up of that as well, the training program that comes with it, it's video based, but it's a solid 6 to 8 week training program that walks you through step by step with the help of unlimited mentorship and coaching from folks like us. So that is unique because I've tried other programs. There are a lot of options out there. You buy a package or you buy something, and then boom, you just have to figure out all the nooks and crannies by yourself. And there's just too many loopholes. It's frustrating. It's confusing because you don't get direction. You're not giving the right training. You just have to sit out there and figure things out on your own. Over here, what sets us apart is you're never alone. You have real people who you can connect with at 24/7 because we're global. So it doesn't matter which part of the world you are, there's somebody there to talk with or chat with, or even literally get on a Zoom call, and they will walk you through every step, whatever you're stuck with, whatever you're having a hard time with, figure things out. The tech side, like I said, we have a fantastic support team and admin team, a back office team, whatever you want to call it, that actually does a lot of the tech work for you, which, believe you me, you would be spending so much more money outside trying to source all this to just figure out your online business. And you don't need to do that with us. It's all included, when you start up. So you don't have to worry about paying anything more for that. Your other question, why are we not an MLM? Well, number one, because we don't have a monthly or an annual subscription or membership fee. The rank system, where people are always concerned and say, oh, there's somebody always above you, there's going to be making money and you're not going to be getting all the commissions or whatever, that's false. Because with our program, it's patented, and our commission structure is such that once you hit a certain rank, you cut off your top line. So you actually make and keep all the commission of whatever you're affiliated with in the product and the brand that we're tied up with. You're not buying any inventory and trying to hit sales quotas and make sure that you're recruiting people so that your downline can make sales for you, and you're living off their commissions. It doesn't work like that. You're responsible for your own sales. You can do it as and when you want. You have no targets and quotas to be under pressure with every month. And so that again differentiates us from an MLM. We're not an MLM. We're a combination of affiliate and drop shipping with network marketing. But most importantly, we're a platform, and we are a business opportunity for folks who are serious and interested in starting something on their own.
Okay, well explained, Amar. I don't think we could be more clear than this.
Appreciate it.
So that was
Appreciate it.
really well explained. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful explanation. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's move to the next question, which is this a legit business model? Because when it comes to anything online,
Uh-huh.
it's difficult to build our trust, and
Yes.
we know this because for me also personally, I have been trying various things in the past, but it really did not work out for me, and some things were like
Hmm.
fake. They were scamming people. So
Hmm.
is this a legit business model?
Well, absolutely. Again, and this is a very good point. I always connect with my prospects and business partners and leads. And I was like, look, I'm a real person, and I'm not going to put my face and family in jeopardy because I'm trying to con you or scam you with something. You can look up my page, you can get in touch with me, you can call me. I have nothing to hide. And so if you think you're not talking to a real person, then you are sadly mistaken, because I am real and my family is real, and I'm not, I'm definitely, not going to be putting photos of my family out there and jeopardizing our life or reputation or anything like that. The other thing is we're global. When you do the webinar, you'll see a lot of other real people. So, these are not paid actors, these are real people. And that's why we encourage you to watch that free webinar, which is also live on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. So, again, that's another reason for you to understand that when you're live, you're live. You're not, these are not pre recorded things where you are sitting in a studio and you've paid actors to do this stuff. We're live. We're real people connecting from different parts of the globe. The most important thing from a financial aspect, we have to pay taxes like any other business. Um, you are an independent distributor, you are freelancing, whatever you want to call it, you will get your annual tax statements, whether you are in the US, Canada, Middle East. You will get the legitimate legal document that you are supposed to get to file taxes. And so that's the other key. And then again, the brand that we are affiliated with and tied up with has been in business for 49 years. They have branches in over 20 countries. So you can literally walk into a physical office if you still don't believe us and check out the products and get to meet or see the brand for yourself. And that should tell you that we are real people with a real company.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, that was a great explanation, Amar,
Thank
and
you.
very true. This is 100% legitimate business, and
Mhm.
our affiliate company is one of the most reputed companies in the
True.
world. It's a Japanese based company for 45 plus years in the market. And yes, they have various offices across the globe, including
True.
one in UAE and also probably a couple of them in the US and
Oh
other
yeah.
countries as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a great explanation once more. And okay,
Thank
so
you.
let's move on to our last question of the evening. And the question is, people with what specific background can join this business? So, what we mean by this is that people are often, taking a step back when it comes to online business because
Mhm.
they think that they probably need a couple of, skill sets to start this business, or they should be already having an existing background in business. So,
Okay.
what do you have to say on this?
Excellent. Again, like I mentioned earlier, when I started this, my background was in retail, sales, finance. I had no background in technology, or marketing. But most importantly, you do not need to come into this with high hopes and with a fancy resume. Um, you could be anybody. You could just be a normal person, a hardworking individual. You could be a professional. The key element here is the desire and the open mindset to be willing to to learn and be coachable. You don't need a fancy resume. There are so many people which amaze me every day who are starting this business, who have some of the biggest and most challenging lives and hardships, and yet they do this because they have that willingness and a strong mindset and that burning desire to do something for themselves and achieve success because they've seen real people with real results. That said, there are also amazing stories of professionals like lawyers, engineers, doctors, who are doing this business. Now, they're professionals, they're also chartered accountants, they're people in the construction industry, they're folks who are teachers, who are nurses, IT people. It's amazing how there's a whole group of IT people also doing this because they realize the value. They connect on that level that this is an online space. IT jobs are super super stressful and hectic and long hours and demanding, and some of them just feel like having this extra side income or a plan B is super beneficial for their families. A lot of folks have been burnt out and left the IT industry and love this because it kind of resonates with them and they enjoy doing this and they see the flexibility of it. So it's a very broad spectrum for us, and in my honest opinion, I recommend it for anybody who's just looking to do something with a positive attitude.
That's right. That's right. Yes, definitely. This business is for anybody who is coachable, who is committed. I
Mhm.
myself, I am a working professional. I have a full-time job. My background is in administration, but
Awesome.
I had my own good reasons to start this business and take the
Hmm.
leap of
Hmm.
faith. So yes, you don't have to hold yourself back. If you are
Right.
interested, you just need to come forward.
Very
All
true.
right. So before we end, Amar, do you have any message or any piece of advice for the fence sitters or people who are, very shy? They don't want to come into the business for
Yeah.
some reasons.
Sure. So again, Frenaz, I think what I can encourage people and recommend is get in touch with Frenaz or myself. We're real people. We want to help. We want to understand and listen to your story. If you are on the fence and you're nervous, you're shy, you're skeptical, whatever it be, we were in your boots and your shoes as well when we started. So we totally understand and get where you're coming from. But the difference is that we took a step forward and we took action, and we encourage you to do the same. So, the purpose of this interview that we're doing live is to not just share knowledge, but for you to get that confidence in us and understand that we were out there to help you grow with us. And so, if you've been procrastinating or just waiting off and thinking that you're waiting for that perfect time, it's not going to happen. Just reach out to Frenaz or myself. We're more than happy to walk you through it. We're more than happy to answer your questions. And then sign up and watch the webinar. You can't go wrong with that. I mean, that is the first step. So definitely connect with us and we'd be glad to help you.
Yes. Okay, thanks a lot for answering these questions, Amar. And yes, thank you for following my page. To all my viewers, and if you have any questions, as Amar said, you can reach out to us individually in the messenger, and we are happy to help. And with
Thank
this, I would like to wish everybody a great weekend ahead. Amar, thank you very much once more for taking out time for coming on live today. And I wish you all the very best,
thank
and
you.
I wish you a great weekend ahead with your family.
Thank you so much, Frenaz. It was a pleasure being here. I enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the invite.
Same here.
Always a pleasure to come on live and talk to colleagues and connect with the business community online, even though we've not met in person. It's the beauty of this
Yes,
business. We are
yes,
so well connected through the digital space. I love it. So yeah, thank you
absolutely.
again, and you as well. Enjoy a fantastic weekend ahead. Have a great time with your family and all
Okay,
those. Thank
thank
you
you
all for
very
tuning
much.
in. I appreciate it.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Amar. Bye.
You're welcome.